Greetings, warriors. Today we stand on the precipice of a harrowing conflict, a battle not waged with swords and shields, but with strength of spirit and unwavering determination. Our adversary, toxic people, insidious forces that lurk in the shadows, poisoning our minds and corrupting our souls. But we are not mere victims, we are warriors, united in our quest to reclaim our peace and vanquish the darkness that threatens to consume us. For too long, we have suffered beneath the weight of their toxicity, their words like daggers, their actions like arrows piercing our hearts. But today, my fellow warriors, marks a turning point. Today, we arm ourselves not with fear, but with knowledge. For within these 11 strategies lies the power to dismantle their influence, to emerge victorious in the face of adversity. Tip 1. Fortify your boundaries. Our first line of defense, boundaries. Picture them as the sturdy walls of an ancient fortress, built to withstand the relentless onslaught of enemy forces. These boundaries, forged from the steel of self-respect and fortified with the mortar of self-worth, serve as our safeguard against the insidious influence of toxic individuals. Raise them high, my fellow warriors, and let no trespasser breach the sanctity of your inner domain. Clearly delineate what is acceptable and what is not, and do not hesitate to reinforce these boundaries with the unyielding strength of your resolve. Remember, it is not selfishness but self-preservation that drives this imperative. For in protecting ourselves, we preserve our sanity, our peace, and our very essence. Tip 2. Engage in self-preservation. In the crucible of conflict, where the fires of adversity rage unchecked, it is imperative that we fortify our spirits through acts of self-preservation. Think of it as tending to the flame of your inner torch, ensuring that its light never wavers, even in the darkest of times. Engage in practices that nourish your soul and replenish your strength. Whether it be the solace found in moments of quiet reflection, the rejuvenation derived from physical exertion, or the warmth of companionship shared with kindred spirits, prioritize those activities that uplift and empower you. Remember, my fellow warriors, self-preservation is not a luxury but a necessity. Only by safeguarding our own well-being can we hope to emerge victorious in the battles that lie ahead. 3. Refuse to entertain their demands. When faced with the toxic machinations of our adversaries, it is crucial that we adopt a stance of unwavering resolve. Refuse to engage. Picture yourself as a mighty oak, weathering the storms of adversity with steadfast determination. Toxic individuals thrive on conflict, their venomous words and manipulative tactics designed to goad us into battle. But we shall not yield to their provocations. Instead, let us wield the power of indifference as our shield, denying them the satisfaction of our reaction. By withdrawing our attention and refusing to entertain their demands, we strip them of their power and diminish their influence. Remember, my fellow warriors, silence can be deafening, and in the absence of our response, the toxic echoes of their rhetoric shall fade into obscurity. 4. Rally your allies. In the face of adversity, there is strength in numbers. Like the mighty phalanx of ancient warriors, let us stand shoulder to shoulder with our comrades, united in our quest for victory. Seek out those whose loyalty is unwavering, whose courage is unyielding, and whose support is unconditional. These allies, bound by a common purpose, shall bolster our spirits and embolden our resolve. Together, we are an unstoppable force, a beacon of light amidst the encroaching darkness. And though the road ahead may be fraught with peril, we shall navigate it together, drawing strength from the bonds of camaraderie that bind us. For in the unity of our alliance lies the key to triumph over the forces of toxicity that seek to divide us. So rally your allies, my fellow warriors, for in their steadfast companionship we find the courage to face our enemies and emerge victorious. 5. lower your expectations of them. In our crusade against the toxic scourge, we must acknowledge a harsh truth. Our adversaries are not to be underestimated, nor are they to be trusted. Like shadows lurking in the depths, they cloak themselves in deceit and manipulation, leaving us grasping for illusions of change. But heed this warning, fellow warriors. Lowering our expectations of them is not a sign of defeat, but of strategic wisdom. Picture them as the false prophets of a cult, promising salvation while leading their followers astray. Lower your expectations of these false prophets, recognizing that their twisted dogma is but a facade, concealing the emptiness within. By relinquishing our hopes for their redemption, we free ourselves from the shackles of false promises, forging ahead with clarity and purpose. 6. Understand their weaknesses. To dismantle the toxic cult, we must delve into the dark recesses of their ideology, peeling back the layers of deceit to expose the rot within. Picture yourself as a renegade infiltrating the inner sanctum of the cult, uncovering the vulnerabilities that lie at its core. Understand their weaknesses, my fellow renegades, for therein lies the key to their undoing. But beware the allure of empathy, for it is a double-edged sword that can dull our senses to the true nature of our enemy. 7. Retreat when necessary. In the heat of battle, there are times when strategic withdrawal becomes our most powerful weapon. Picture yourself as a lone wanderer navigating treacherous terrain, knowing when to retreat to safer ground. Toxic adversaries thrive on conflict, their insidious tactics designed to ensnare us in a web of chaos. But we shall not be ensnared. Retreat when necessary, my fellow wanderers, and regroup in the sanctuary of solitude. Strategic withdrawal is not a sign of weakness but of wisdom, a tactical maneuver that preserves our strength for the battles yet to come. Remember, it is better to live to fight another day than to be consumed by the flames of our own pride. 8. Focus on solutions, not their destruction. Amidst the chaos of battle, it is easy to become consumed by thoughts of vengeance and retribution. But let us not be blinded by the allure of destruction, my fellow warriors, for our true power lies in the pursuit of solutions. Picture yourself as a visionary architect, building bridges to a brighter future amidst the rubble of conflict. Focus not on the downfall of your adversaries, but on the rise of a new dawn, where peace and harmony reign supreme. Channel your energies into constructive action, identifying practical solutions to the challenges we face. For it is in the crucible of adversity that our ingenuity is truly tested, and it is through the pursuit of solutions that we pave the way to victory. So let us cast aside thoughts of destruction and embrace the transformative power of creation, for in the ashes of conflict lie the seeds of a better tomorrow. And so, fellow rebels, as we prepare to conclude our battle plan against the toxic cult, let us steel ourselves with unyielding determination and unwavering resolve. For we are not mere spectators in this cosmic struggle. We are warriors, united in our quest to overcome the darkness that threatens to engulf us. As we part ways, remember that the fight against toxicity is not confined to these hallowed halls. It rages on in the corridors of our daily lives, in the whispers of doubt and the shadows of fear. But fear not, for we carry the torch of defiance within us, a beacon of hope in the darkest of nights. Together let us march forward with heads held high, for our victory is inevitable and our liberation imminent. Like, share, and subscribe to join our rebellion, and together let us rewrite the narrative of our existence. Until we meet again, fellow rebels, stay vigilant, stay resilient, and may the light of our rebellion guide us to triumph.